Most relationships don't fail suddenly. They were doomed from the beginning. You just didn't see the signs. And the scary part? You might be in one right now, calling it love. Here's the truth. Relationships today are harder than ever, not because love disappeared, but because expectations exploded. We don't just want a partner anymore. We want a best friend, therapist, soulmate, business partner, emotional support system, passionate lover, and life coach, all in one human being. That's not a relationship. That's a full-time job with no training. And this is where the first sign of a doomed relationship shows up. You expect one person to meet needs that used to come from an entire community. When they fail, and they will, you feel unloved. But really, your expectations were unrealistic. Second sign, everything feels like a constant negotiation. Who sacrifices more? Who texts first? Who cares more? Love starts feeling like a contract instead of a connection. In the past, relationships had structure. Roles were clear. Now, everything is a question, and too many questions create instability. Third sign, you're obsessed with, am I happy, instead of, are we growing? This is the uncomfortable truth. When you focus too much on yourself, your feelings, your needs, your identity, you slowly disconnect from the relationship. Because love isn't built in isolation, it's built in interaction. You don't fix yourself alone and then magically become a perfect partner. You learn who you are by being with someone. Fourth sign, the relationship is emotionally intense but practically unstable. You have chemistry, passion, deep talks at 2 a.m., but no shared vision, no alignment in values, future, or lifestyle. That's not a life partner. That's a love story. And love stories don't always survive real life. Here's the brutal truth. There are people you will deeply love who are completely wrong for building a life with, and most people ignore this until it's too late. Final sign, the relationship feels good, but it's not growing. No new experiences, no evolution, no challenge, just comfort. And comfort over time turns into boredom, then disconnection. Because every relationship needs two things, stability and growth. Too much stability, you fossilize. Too much change, you collapse. The balance is everything. So if you're seeing these signs, don't panic, but don't ignore them either. Because a doomed relationship doesn't end because of one big mistake. It ends because of small patterns you kept excusing.